It's Friday, and it's time for This Week in Real Estate with Bob ZDORA. How are you, sir?
I'm good.
New eyes.
New eyes. That's right. I got some new glasses and new sunglasses. It was time. I got eye issues, so I had to go.
Had to go.
Had to go. So
Me too.
These are the ones I went.
I had to go
I
too.
went in there to get frames, and I brought Linda. Smart guy. Brought Linda. I looked at him when I first got the exam, and I was like, "Yeah, no, this isn't a good idea. I'll be back." So I came back. I brought Linda with me. And
You know why you do that?
yes, so you don't go, what did you buy those for?
But here's the reason. See, you don't look at yourself as much as she looks at you,
That's true.
and you want to be appealing to her.
There you go. There you go. So we had a little.
it's good, dude.
We did a. I had the people were in the lobby in the showroom for the glasses, and she said, "What do you think? What do you think of these? What do you think of these?" And I'm trying different ones on, and she's asking the audience there, "What?" She's sending the things to the kids. Wait, you got to wait a minute. Send it. So I said, "Okay." Like, you know, when you do the eye exam, they do number 1, number 2. So that's what I was doing. I was like, number 1, number 2, number 1, number 3, number 2. So, gotta have fun. Gotta have fun. So this is
The
a new,
peanut gallery is
look.
laughing at us.
Well,
You know?
they should be.
This one.
He can
So
laugh.
what number was that one? 14?
Well, this is number 1.
Oh, this is-
Obviously, because they kept it.
Oh,
So,
I kind of go with number 2 sometimes.
I have sunglasses too.
Oh,
I get new sunglasses.
there you go. Yeah. Been a busy week for you?
Yeah, there has been some running around and 2 closings, so that was good. Getting caught up with stuff, getting things ready for winter around the house. You know, get the hoses unscrewed and stuff because it looks like some nights we're going to be close to freezing, if not into freezing. So wanna get
27
that done.
one night next
Yeah,
week.
so that may be enough to crack a hose or pop a bib. I don't want to do that. I did that once. Never again. And those are the kind of things that you really need to look out for now. This time of year, disconnect those hoses. We're going to get some rain, so that should be enough to get us through, you know, to the end of fall. Get the hoses unscrewed. If you can lay them back out and then reel them back in, get all the water out of them. Take a look at your roof, get the leaves off of there. It's kind of hard. I was out, I blew them, and then I came out and I had to blow them again the next day, and you blow them again the next day.
Yeah, well, we're talking about frozen pipes and frozen hoses and things. If you are a homeowner that has a home listed for sale, but you're not living here or
Yes.
living in that home, make
Yes.
sure you contact somebody that will go do that for you.
Exactly.
Don't just think, well, it'll be okay. Because
Vacant houses have
you're
a
lucky it
tendency.
won't.
Vacant houses have a tendency to punish people. It just is. I mean, little leaks pop up and things that, you know, and when you're not there, little leaks become bigger leaks because that's just the nature of how things work.
Yeah, if you have a home that you're not living in, it's currently on the market for sale, make sure you send somebody in there to winterize your home.
Oh yeah.
Make sure your toilets are drained, make sure the bowl itself is drained, make sure the tank is drained, make sure you're ready for that.
And keep the heat on. You know, don't think you're going to
For
save.
God's
You're
sake,
not
don't
saving.
turn the electricity off.
Yeah, leave the electricity on and leave the heat run. Because if you're not, for the couple dollars you think you're going to save is nowhere near what it's going to cost you to fix things because the heat wasn't
Go
on.
ahead and open your cabinet doors.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Especially under the sinks. Open those up. Open up the vanity door. You know, if you got a vanity in your bathroom, make sure those are open. But don't for the couple dollars you think you're going to save, you're really not, because it affects everything. I mean, it affects the flooring. It affects everything's about. So be ready for winter, and even in your own home, if you're living in the home, and when it starts to get cold, and you got those places where you know those pipes are on the outside wall, open up those cabinets during the day and at night. There's nothing wrong with that. It's you're living in there.
Right.
You know, and let some of the heat get in there, let some of the air move, and keep those traps below from freezing, and keep the pipes from freezing. Very important. Very important.
One of the important things you do is you close your outdoor vents.
In
Crawl space
the
vents.
crawl space fence, right? Because the furnace will generate enough heat to keep it warm
Right.
down there. And the 99% of the heat places here have got the furnaces underneath. Otherwise, you're on a slab and there's no vents to close. But the presence of that furnace down there and the heat that you lose from the runs
Yeah.
keeps it warm enough down there that you don't
Yeah,
have to
plus
worry
the
about
fact
it.
you've got an 8-inch block insulation that's keeping the cold air out.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it really helps. Make sure you close those vents because that's the only place you can get in other than your crawl space door. So,
True. And take a look, go with the flashlight and take a look and see if you need to put some new caulking around some of your windows or your doors and things like that where you can see light. Get weather stripping, get things that will help keep your home and keep you, obviously, warmer in the winter. It's a big comfort thing for everybody. It's, like you say, for the couple dollars, you're going to be way ahead. I don't know what propane's selling for right now, but I know gas is more expensive, electric's more expensive. It's just the way we are. So if you can save a couple bucks, that's fine. But save it in a way that doesn't hurt you, that isn't going to come back and bite you in the butt because you didn't
be prepared.
be prepared.
Proactive and not reactive
Yeah,
because it's
yeah.
bad to be reactive when you got water spewing everywhere.
Yeah, no, not a pleasant thing. And the insurance company, generally, they're not going to pay those, so you want to do what you can do to help yourself beforehand. And like I say, same thing with the outside. Get the leaves up, get that water that's going to become when it snows, rains, whatever it's going to be. Give that water someplace to go. Block up, take the water take the leaves out of the ditches along the road. Even try to burn them off and help to keep that water moving. Give it to the next guy. Get it off of you, give it to the next guy, and hope that he's done the same so it doesn't back up onto you. We've had we've had water issues up on the bluff over time, and I get French drains in there, and we've solved them. But the leaves and things like that, all that builds up, and the water's just sliding over the top of it, and it's not soaking into the ground. With the holidays coming up, Thanksgiving, the kids, you want to clear things out. You want to not get up on the roof. Do not get on the roof. I know, aside from Sheriff Montgomery, I know 3 other guys that are hurt who never should have even looked at a step ladder, let alone a ladder. Do not get on anything taller than like about that high, about that high, nothing higher than that. That's what you got guys for that. You got guys who get up and down ladders all the time. Get one of them to get up there and do it for you. Get the roofs cleaned off. Get your gutters cleaned. Very important to do that. You don't want that stuff come backing up and backing down the side. We had a house that we talk about home inspections a lot. I had a home inspection done in a house, and water had been getting behind a brick fascia on the front of the house because there was no way for this to have water in it. It was nowhere near anything. But that's what it was doing, is getting down, coming over the gutter, got behind the fascia, and came down and rotted out the sill plate down below. And, there's no way to know that. That's the importance of home inspections cannot be overstated.
There you go.
We've been real big on that, and always have been. We give people a list, 3-4 guys. Here, call them. If you don't want them, there's a phone book full of them. I don't have. Who do you like? I like them all. I don't like any
all
of
the
them.
same.
I
Just
mean,
pick one.
they're exactly. It's because because I don't want anybody to ever say, "Well, Bob said." No, Bob didn't say. And if they say, "Well, I don't need a home inspection," then
Sign
I got a release exactly that they have them signed saying this is what needs to be done. Bob told me to get a home inspection, and
He didn't do
I'm
it.
smatter than him.
There you go.
That's right.
Let's look at some numbers real quick.
This week in real estate, look at that, it actually worked. There were 46 new listings came on the market, 5 commercial properties, 16 parcels of land, 25 homes came on the market. They range in price from $24,000 to $850,000. There were 34 sales, 5 parcels of land, 29 homes sold. Those homes ranged in price from $32,000 to $670,000. The average sale price this week was $239,000 with 87 days on market. We did $6.9 million in residential real estate closings this week. And that's not me, right? That's everybody in the MLS. 9 properties expired. 26 had price changes. There's 44 pending, waiting to close. Currently, we have 284 homes listed on the MLS. That's just not Mountain Home. That's pretty much if you can see me, you're within our MLS. And so that it actually covers a pretty big area, but it's better than it's been. I mean, we've been down into 100 for a while. So there's more houses coming on. the more houses coming on, and they're not selling as fast as they were either, so it goes both ways. Year to date, there's been 886 homes have sold for $202 million. Average sale price this year is $229 with 86 days on market. Last year, there'd been 1,006 homes that sold. The average sale price was $221 with 79 days on market. It's still busy. Homes come up that are ready to go. Linda was out looking at homes we have a specific client and with real specific things, and anything that's even close, she's out there. She's out there that day. And it's kind of tough right now, trying to find the right home. The interest rates have stopped people from moving around. It's brought a halt to all of that. Mm-hmm. And when you look at that, and it's going to start to affect the local economies as well, because real estate's a big hit in the local economies. I mean, we're like 16% of the GDP nationwide. That's a big number.
Yeah, people aren't moving just to move anymore. They have to move for purpose.
Yeah, you have to have a reason to go. Though we're seeing some talking, and I was reading some articles about assumable mortgages. If you have a VA mortgage, if you have a FHA, those types of federal loans, not a regular mortgage, but a lot of those mortgages are assumable. So there's some things you got to do, but it may help you be able to find a home and be able to make it more affordable for you by assuming their mortgage. You got to make up some of the difference, and there's some things you got to do, but it's still easier than a conventional mortgage. It'll be cheaper for you in the long run for a conventional.
How do they get you?
Call Linda. That's how you get me. Call Linda. She's at 870-405-0793. Check out the website, retiredtoarkansas.net. If you go in the office, ask for the ZTEAM. If you call the office, I don't know, because I just gave you Linda's number, but if you call the office, ask for the ZTEAM, and they can transfer your call over to her phone.
There you go. Anything exciting coming up for the ZTEAM?
No. Bull Shoals has got a pancake breakfast. Bull Shoals VFW got a pancake breakfast tomorrow morning. And Colorama's going on in Bull Shoals as well. So that's
big day
a
in Bull
bunch
Shoals?
of big day in Bull Shoals tomorrow.
There you go.
So,
All right.
And Century 21's got Trick or Treat on Halloween night. I think it's like from 4 to 8 in the
Awesome.
office.
Thanks for joining us. We'll be back with Friday football in just a little bit.